All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Do you want to know a really simple habit that is going to fast track you towards the life that you want? If you talk to most people, especially if they're in, their late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, most people, they're going to say, this is not how I planned my life to be. I thought I would be further along in life. I thought I would own a house by now. I thought I'd have kids by now. I thought I'd have a better job by now. I thought I'd have, a thriving business by now. I thought I'd have my best-selling book by now, or whatever the case may be. People are not living the life that they thought they would believe, they thought they would be living. So if you're included in this, and it's okay if you are, as a matter of fact, you're really normal if you're included in the group that, thought you'd be further along in life, then here's a simple habit that you should develop that will really fast track you towards that life that you're looking for. And that fast habit is to show up at your very best at each and every moment. And that includes the moment that you think don't directly progress you towards your goal. And a prime example of this is that, some people, they got to take temporary jobs, and this job, it isn't what they want to do for the rest of their life. They may not even like the job, but they're doing it because it's a means to an end. They're taking a temporary job because it's a job that they're taking either while their business starts up or while they're looking for that next job or whatever the case may be. And if it's a job that you don't, that you haven't always wanted to do, or a job that you don't even like, I still invite you to do your best there. Treat your job like it's a job that you've always wanted. Treat your job like it's that career choice that you've always wanted, so that when you do get the career choice that you want, or that opportunity that you want, or that job that you want, then you're going to be able to come with the right attitude, the right mindset, and the right work ethic. You're going to be ready for it because you've been preparing, even with a job that you have now that you may not even like. Remember this, it's not the circumstances. It's the attitude and effort that you bring towards the circumstances that will determine your future. Your circumstances, they're just what's happening kind of to you, right? But if you want to be an active participant in life, then what I invite you to do is to bring your best to those circumstances, so that when, the circumstances, first of all, they're more likely to change. And when they do change, you're ready for that change, right? It kind of reminds me of being ready to tackle your dreams, or being ready, having the stewardship to actually possess your dreams and to have them. It's just kind of like, it's why lottery winners, why so many of them, I hear somewhere, 90% to like 70%, many of them within the, 3 to 5 years, they end up broke again. It's just that they didn't have the stewardship to keep the money. They weren't mentally prepared. That, they didn't have the mental and the fiscal toughness to really prepare themselves for getting all that money. It's not that they're stupid; they just weren't ready for it. But if you take someone that's built up, and they've made $1 million company, and then they have to go bankrupt, it's not a rare story to see a millionaire go bankrupt and then within years become a millionaire or even a billionaire, because they've learned so much through that whole process. How you do anything is how you do everything. And we invite you to live the moment and be focused on the task at hand. And whether that task, is something at some menial job that you may not even like, or the task is something that is going to progress you towards your goal, treat that task very carefully, be focused on it, and bring your best to that task. Because the universe does want to help you towards your goal, but it doesn't want to help you, or it doesn't want to just give it to you. If you want the universe to help you with all that it can, with all that it has, then you also must do all that you can with all that you have. There's a saying that if I take care of the inches, the universe will take care of the miles. I just have to go first. And the inches might be showing up on time. The inches might be coming in every day, doing my best, but the miles, they could be all totally circumstantial. Making sure that, let's say, you got to get to a meeting, making sure that there isn't a traffic jam, or making sure you don't get into an accident, all these different things, stuff that are out of your control, you leave that to the universe. But the stuff that is under your control, the stuff that you can control, the stuff that you can actually have an influence on, you got to bring your best to that. So if you want to fast track to the life that you want, then I invite you to do this once again, to show up at your best. Show up with your best to each and every moment, even if the current moment doesn't directly progress you towards your goal. So I trust you got some great value out of that. I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's kennysantos.com. You could even put your name and email in, and you're going to get an awesome audio and grow in your business. Now remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do two things about that. We got to recognize those miracles. And then, of course, my favorite part, we get to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.